There are lots of ways to bill for work on a construction project. You can bill at the end of the project, at the beginning, or as you go along. Progress payments are made while the project is ongoing, and they are made as a result of progress billing. In this video, we'll talk about what progress payments are, the pros and cons, and how retainage affects progress payments. What is progress billing? Simply put, progress billing is sending an invoice or payment application that requests payment for the percentage of the work that you've completed so far. Instead of waiting until the end of the job to bill, with progress billing it is possible to bill incrementally as the job goes along. On many projects, progress billing is done on a monthly basis, but it may also be sent at a certain percentage of completion. For example, you might bill when your job is 30% complete, again when it's 60% complete, and finally 100% complete. This type of billing and when you should start the billing are generally determined by your contract. You may request progress payment using a payment application or an invoice, depending on what you and the hiring party agreed on. A payment application is basically a packet of information that contractors commonly use to request payment. Progress billing with a pay application. Filling out a pay application correctly will generally require a clear schedule of values, or SOV. The SOV contains a line item list of all the work that you completed on the job and the value of each item. The scope of the work in the contract is the basis for the schedule of values. Two of the most common standardized payment application forms for subcontractors are the AIA G702 and the Consensus Docs 710. Both allow for progress billing. You can also create your own. The contract should give you guidance on what type of payment application is acceptable. Subcontractors or prime contractors using progress billing should submit their pay application to the hiring party according to the contract timeline. Benefits of progress billing. Progress billing provide benefits to everyone up and down the payment chain. They allow owners and or prime contractors to review the subcontractor's work before it's complete and resolve potential disputes before the project is over. We'll cover 4 advantages in this video: get paid as you go, void debt, spot payment problems, and stop work if you're not paid. For subcontractors, one of the best reasons to use progress payments is that you don't have to wait until the end of the job for payment. A regular payment schedule makes cash flow much easier to predict and control. It is especially helpful for small businesses that don't have a large cash reserves to wait for lump sum payments after the project is done. Subcontractors can pay expenses on a job as they go. If you have cash flowing in throughout the project, then you can pay your employees and bills on time. You don't have to wait until the end to pay everyone, if they'll even let you wait that long. And you're less likely to go into debt to make ends meet. Also, if you are billing as you go, it will be easier to spot a payment problem. For example, if the first couple of payments are really prompt, and then they start to take longer and longer as they go along, it could be a red flag that the project is experiencing financial issues. If you wait until the end of the project, you won't know whether the owner has the money set aside or not. By that time, it is too late, and the only remedies may be filing a mechanics lien or pursuing a lawsuit. If there is a payment issue and you are billing as you go, you may have the power to stop the work until the payment issue is resolved. Many contracts stipulate your ability to do this to resolve disputes. Using this tactic is very effective in securing payment. Owners don't want their projects delayed for any reason, even if that is the lack of their own payments. And if a GC isn't paying you, stopping work will quickly get the owner's attention. Drawbacks of progress payment. In general, there really aren't many drawbacks to using progress billing. We'll talk about a few aspects of progress billing that might cause a problem for you and what to do to fix them. The main drawback to progress billings is time. It can take time to put together a payment application multiple times during a project. Some projects may only take a few minutes to invoice, but others, depending on the payment application requirements, can take significantly longer. If you need to collect lien waivers or other documentation from suppliers and subs, it can be difficult and confusing. It is tempting to wait until the end of the job only to submit one invoice, but on larger projects, this often isn't financially feasible. You just have to bite the bullet and take the time each month to put together your progress billings. There are a couple of things you can do to speed up the billing process. One is to establish a billing process that you follow diligently every time, make a checklist of documents that you need for your payment application each month, and who is responsible for collecting each one. You can download a free pay application checklist from Levelset. Check the video description below for the link. With a clear billing process, everyone knows what they must do. Set deadlines to make sure each person completes their task in time. Keep all reports and information you need for invoicing in an organized space so you can easily find them. If you have to hunt everywhere for your time card, receipts, or cost reports, you'll get frustrated and things will take twice as long. Staying organized is the key. Another drawback to progress billing relates to disputes about how much of the work has actually been completed. On a project with progress billing, these disputes can lead to work delays since they might come up in the middle of a job. The general contractor or owner may want to cut the invoice down because they think you're only 40% complete when you're billed for 50%. If a contractor is desperate for work, they may not fight the dispute, especially if it's only for a percentage of the whole contract. Some contractors are tempted to overbill in the case of a dispute. In other cases, you might want to overbill on one progress period because you know that your higher expenses will be coming on the next few weeks. We'll give you 2 words of advice. Don't overbill. Overbilling can damage your relationship with the hiring party, and even if you overbill on progress payments gets approved, it can cause cash flow problems later on in the project. The final word on progress payments. Overall, progress payments are great for everyone on the construction project. For owners and prime contractors, progress billing allows them to see subcontractors' progress clearly. Applications for progress payments can bring quality or work issues to light before they become a bigger problem. Progress billing gives more control to subcontractors as well. It allows them to get paid on a regular schedule as they complete their work. Progress payments help control cash flow, and they can allow contractors to pay employees and suppliers on time. While putting payment applications together can be time-consuming at first, establishing a regular process makes work easier. We hope this video has been helpful. If you have any other construction payment questions, head over to levelset.com to get payment help from lawyers or live chat with one of our payment experts. If you want to see more construction payment videos, be sure to subscribe to our channel, and remember, payment help is here.